And welcome back to part 2 of getting familiar with Diaspora. If you haven't seen the first video, make sure you do that so that you're familiar with all the tools on the dashboard around your user interface. So today we're just going to look at how to actually communicate and get things going on a more deeper level, and so that everything is familiar and you start to see some of the cool features that you can do with Diaspora. So first of all, I think one of the most important things are the aspects, and these are the places where you can post to. It's basically a way of sorting your contacts into logical groups, so that when you post something, it goes to them and not other people or all of them or whatever you want, very customized. So first, let's take a look at creating some customized aspects. So down here, you can see I did that one before, the local communities. That's where I put the Ubuntu Vancouver contact. But now I'm going to add a couple more. So let's just say you happen to be into ham radio, because ham radio is for seriously cool people. Okay, so let's do a ham radio aspect and create that. Let's say you have a bunch of buddies that you want to post some stuff to, and those buddies are maybe you want to talk about something private that only you guys will understand. So you want to create a group called let's call it Les Amigos Enchilados, and start that. And there you can see Les Amigos are down there, so that'll be maybe your two best buddies that only they know everything about you, those kind of level of relationship. That's good enough for now. So now what we want to do is create a post. So let's go back. Always default to going back to your home area there. So now you want to start to use Diaspora. So let's create a new post. Just click right in there. I'll show you that again. It says what's on your mind. You click right in there, and this is where you start writing your post. Now don't forget you want to use hashtags, those little number sign symbols, as much as possible whenever you're writing a word that you want to be searchable. On that note, and before I begin posting, let me put in ham radio. See down here on the left side, there's followed tags, and you've got that vegetarian one. Let's see if there's one for ham radio. So we put a hashtag up here, ham radio, and search. Push the enter key on the keyboard and see what happens. Oh, and there is one. So let's follow that right there. Just click the follow button. So now we got the ham radio group right in there. Okay, so now we can go back to our home screen and we'll start doing that post I was talking about. So let's do one to our ham radio. Hey everyone, I'm doing a test post that will be related to hashtag ham radio. Thanks for bearing with me. And now who do I want to post this? Do I want to post this to everybody? No. Not everybody cares about ham radio. So let's just post it only to, I'm going to start to deselect friends, deselect work, deselect acquaintances, deselect local communities. And now I'm just simply posting to, as you can see, ham radio. I'm going to go ahead and share that. Okay? So now everybody who's in my ham radio group got that last post. The thing is, there's actually nobody in there, but that's okay. You can add those later. So now let's say, for example, you want to post something to your buddies, like a very revealing photograph of your party last night. So here we go. So in your what's on your mind area. Hey buddy, last night was a blast, eh? Remember that moment I had my camera out? Haha, LOL, 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 haha. And now you're going to make sure that this doesn't go to the ham radio group, because they're going to be like, what? So you're going to put that just to your Les Amigos. There they are. So just Les Amigos are going to get this. Now you also want to put in a photograph of that photo that you're talking about. So let's click that little camera icon there. I'll show you where that is again, right here on the bottom right. click the camera icon, and it pops up the your browser, so you can browse for files. And I'm just choosing some random not incriminating photo, and you can see on the left side it starts to upload that photo and a little thumbnail right to the post, so you can make sure it's the right one before you post it. And that looks like the one. So now I can just simply post that, and now only Les Amigos are going to get this post with this photograph. Oh, wrong photo. I better erase that. No problem. There's a little X button that appears when you mouse over. Click that, and now the photo is gone. Decided that's just too incriminating. I'm not going to send that photo. So go ahead and share that, and now Les Amigos got your post about the LOL evening that you had last night. Nice. Okay, moving on. So now we've got the we've showed. Now you can also post to multiple aspects. This is very simple. So just to say you want to post to, hey guys, multiple aspects rock the house. So now you want to post this to Les Amigos, but you also want to post it to your friends, because they all care what you have to say, and your family, because they have to care what you say. Alright, so there you go. So you're now posting to your family, your friends, and Les Amigos, and they all really care about this thing you just wrote. So now you're going to share that. Boom. They all hear it. Okay? And moving on, you can also post publicly. In fact, I believe it defaults to publicly. Yes, it does. So if you look down here, there's a few more icons. There's a little globe, and if you mouse over it, it'll tell you what that does, but wouldn't hurt to talk about it. It says limited. Your post will only be seen by people you are sharing with. Okay, and people you're sharing with are all over here in these groups and also in your contacts. So let's say you just want to post something that the whole world doesn't need to see. I am having a hard day. I'm thinking about quitting my job. Help. Counsel me. Help me with my spelling and typing. LOL. Okay, so now you want to just post that to, who do you want to post that to? I want to post that not publicly, because the whole world doesn't care. So click that little globe, and now, as you can see, it is visible to, in fact, my error. Having the globe visible means that it's going to be shown now to the world. So let me go ahead and post that to the whole world. There we go. The whole world now knows that I'm having a hard day. But now I'm going to type another one. I'm having a better day now. But I don't want the whole world to know about that. I want just my friends to know about that. So I'm going to unclick the globe, and I'm going to share that. Now it's going to go to these groups again, whatever's in this window here. Okay, so I'm going to just tell my family that I'm having a better day. Share. Okay. There's another little icon here in the post area, which is a wrench. If you click that, you'll notice that you can set up connected services. This is where if you have a Twitter account or a Facebook and you can't seem to wean yourself of those, or you desperately need to be involved in that somehow, you can set that up here to synchronize with your Diaspora. So you can just click this link here, RSS feeds, or the more familiar, if you click that last link, you'll get Tumblr, Facebook, or Twitter. I have tested this and it works perfectly. So what happens is, once you connect your Twitter account to your Diaspora account by clicking this link here, I'll show you. Let's see if it goes there. I'll pause the video while it does that. So once you do click that link, it gets you to this authorization screen where you type in your Twitter user ID and password, sign in, and then it will allow you to do stuff in Diaspora and connect it to your Twitter account. So if you go back now to your main screen and you do a post, hi, and then you click here. If you were connected to a Twitter, you would see a little Twitter icon here. I'll demo that with my other account. So you can see here that and I'm now logged into my personal account, not the example account, and if I were to type something here, hi, I want to tweet to my Twitter. And then you down here you can see the little faint outline of a Twitter icon. You can click that, and now this thing will not only go and post to my Diaspora account, but also it'll send it out from my Twitter account as well. But I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, so that's a demo of how that can connect to Twitter. And we're back into my test example account here, and I really don't have much more to say. I just hope that that was a good little introduction to get you going and get your feet wet with Diaspora. The key with Diaspora is make sure that you use it, and make sure you invite as many people as you can and plug it to as many people as you can. And as this thing progresses, I'm sure that there'll be more and more pods emerging, and as the community grows, I think it'll be really exciting. And so I hope that you'll all embrace it, and thanks again for watching this, and give me some feedback if you have any. Have a good day.